Hi, Jim Van Zant, one of the pastors here at Carlisle United Methodist Church, Sermon in 3 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. We're in the church season of Epiphany. Here after Christmas means the appearing or the revealing. And one of the foundational stories of the season is the baptism of Jesus. Reason being because it's only one of 3 places in the New Testament that the voice of God is audibly heard. And God says the same thing all 3 times. This is my beloved Son in whom I'm well pleased. What more revelation do you need that Jesus is the Son of God than hearing the actual voice of God say that? Some wonder why Jesus need baptized. I mean, gee whiz, what could he possibly need to repent from? It's a very good question. There are a couple of ideas or reasons as to why Jesus was baptized by his cousin, John the Baptist, in the River Jordan. One is as a sense of identification with you and I. He got on the line with other sinners to identify with them and was baptized along with them. Another is to serve as an example to us, to understand that we all need to repent, to return around and be cleansed from the things and the wrong waywardness of the past in our lives. Certainly agree with that. And that could be an example, and certainly that's one of the reasons we do baptize in the church. We baptize because Jesus himself was baptized. Could be he just wanted to thank his cousin John for all of the hard work that he had done in preparing the way for the Messiah and preparing his way for the ministry he was about to embark on. But I believe the chief reason Jesus was baptized is because it was time. It was just time to do it. What I mean by that, it was time for Jesus to finally put down the hammer and the chisel of a carpenter and to now truly be about the work of his Father. It's what he does. He does something that he will actually say much later on in the Garden of Gethsemane when he says, "Not my will, but thy will be done." This is Jesus' way of acting it out in baptism. That's a great reminder to us about what baptism and our baptism truly means. Some of us may have been baptized as infants, and we have no remembrance of that sort of thing. But it's good to remember the reasons we were baptized. In a sense, as Christians, all we do every day after our baptism is simply live up to our baptism. Our baptism is our public declaration that we're now ready to begin our public ministry. Our public ministry of being a disciple of Jesus, of following where Jesus goes. That's one of the chief reasons we exist here as Carlisle United Methodist Church, to encourage each other to live up to our baptismal vows, our public declaration of following Jesus in our daily life, no matter where it takes us. So this week, as you think about the days you have coming ahead, you may have many opportunities to live out your public ministry in some kind of way. But I always urge people to do the same things. Live out your discipleship and only use words if you have to. Thanks for tuning in. Sermon in 3 minutes.